Hi, kamusta ka? Alam namin minsan parang ang bigat-bigat lahat. School, work, pamilya, expectations, parang paulit-ulit na lang. Tapos pagod ka na pero kailangan mo pa rin kumilos. Gusto lang namin ipaalala na hindi mo kailangang itago yung nararamdaman mo. You deserve a space where you can just be tired, sad, quiet, or healing. Kaya nandito ang Your Mental Health Ally Podcast. Pinag-uusapan natin dito yung iba't ibang topics para sa mental health wellness mo. May makakaintindi sa'yo, may kasama ka.
Kaya nga ako, kasi tumatanda na ako. Kaya nga, bago pa dumating yung time na yun na nagkakaroon na ng mga short-term memory loss, maigi na sinasanay natin yung brain natin na mag-function properly. And very essential din yung socialization. Kasi pag parati ka din naman mag-isa, wala kang kakwentuhan or whatever, detrimental din yun sa health natin mentally. So kailangan talaga gagawin mo lahat para maiwasan yung pagkakaroon ng babagal na pag-iisip, pagiging makalimutin, yun.
Oo, tama yun, ma'am. Kasi lalo na habang as we grow older, sabi niyo nga, ma'am, we need this kind of things such as socialization, kumbaga, so we keep our mental health and our social life
Mhm.
active. Ayun.
Yes.
Maraming ano eh, kumbaga maraming benefits siya eh. Kumbaga the way we kumbaga if we also take care of ourselves, that we have to take care other aspect of our lives like mental health.
Mhm.
Ang next question ko po, ma'am, what are common mental health challenges faced by older adults, ma'am?
I believe yung isa sa mga nararanasan ng mga nakatatanda, tulad ko, no, yung meron diyan na nagsasabi na, alam mo, alam ko yung mukha niya pero hindi ko masambit yung kanyang pangalan. So, hindi nila ma-place. Sino nga ba ito? Pero alam ko, kilala ko yan. So, minsan, yung iba, nahihiya na tuloy makipaghalubilo o makipag-usap. Gawa ng nalilimutan nila yung mismong kausap nila, kung ano yung pangalan nila. So, for them, it's like embarrassing talaga. So, kaya maigi rin na we do some mental exercises, no? Doing a puzzle or doing some games para maging active yung mind natin. Yun.
Oo. Pinangganda nga ng mga yun. Ano? Alam mo, minsan pag naranasan mo na ba yung meron kang nakasalamuha pa tapos hindi mo ma-recall yung yung taong yun eh. Halimbawa, nakasama mo sa college or sa nagpa-volunteer mo or kasama mo sa dati mong ka-workmate. Naranasan mo ba yung teen? Yung parang hindi mo na ma-recall yung mga ganung moment ba?
Opo, lalo na po talaga ngayon like super makakalimutin ko po like kunwari nga po ako nasa cellphone, minsan mailalapag ko po, "Hala, hindi ko alam saan ko nilagay yung cellphone ko," yung mga gano'n po. Ta's minsan pagka nasa kalsada ako parang parang kilala ko yung tao pero hindi ko alam kung sino, parang gano'n po like yung memory po talaga.
Parang ang tawag yan, Ma'am Adele, no? Senior moments.
Oo, senior
Oo,
moment.
yung,
Minsan, lumabas ka na ng kwarto, may kukunin ka kasi sa labas. Tapos pagdating mo sa labas, ano nga ba yun? Tapos para ma-recall mo, pabalik ka doon sa kwarto, tapos maalala mo, yun ang kukunin ko. Kaya ako lumabas.
ayun. Ma'am, what about how does physical and mental health connect as we age? Meron bang relationship yan, ma'am?
May ano yun?
Yung physical health natin
Ah,
and yung mental health natin, how are they interrelated?
oh, well, of course, pagka tayo ay physically fit, mas maayos din yung paggana ng ating ibang system in the body, di ba? Kaya nga importante na we feel good physically. So, mas malinaw din pag-iisip natin. Kasi kung stress tayo, tired tayo physically also, de parang ang bagal din natin mag-isip. Yun. Kaya related talaga yan. Kumbaga, it's a total well-being ang kailangan natin, lalo na sa ating pagtanda.
Ma'am, kayo kapag ano bang yung routine nyo every morning? Meron ba kayong mga physical exercise or tulad ng ginagawa natin sa webinar, yung hand exercises na pwede
Yes.
nyo i-share sa ating mga viewers? But before you answer, ma'am, I would like to thank yung mga viewers natin na nanonood, lalo na yung mga returning viewers natin sa YouTube. Thank you for tuning in and spending time with us tonight. So, ma'am, ano po yung mga exercise, simple exercise na pwede nyo i-share sa ating mga viewers, ma'am?
Ang karaniwan na ginagawa ko, yung sinasabi nilang tapping, tinatap mo yung parts of your body para ma-boost yung immune system. So it only takes around at least 5 minutes, to do everything from your arms to your chests, to your legs, tapos pati yung sa head. Pag tinatap kasi yan, according to yung Tai Chi ba? Are you familiar with the Tai Chi?
Narinig ko na yun, ma'am.
Yeah, marami sila kasing exercises na kumbaga parang ginigising mo yung katawan mo, and getting ready for the day. Kasi iba yung sabihin mo na energize ka. So you do some exercise. Kasi kung wala ka masyadong physical activity, hindi ka kumikilos, hindi ka naglalakad, alam mo yun, nag-i-slow down din yung yung function ng brain mo. So it's good to wake up and have an exercise to feel better, to feel stronger. So ang resistance natin is greater, than the usual.
Kumbaga, ma'am, kahit nga ma'am, you don't need na 2 hours exercise, kahit nga 20 minutes walk or 30 minutes
Yes.
walk.
Oo.
Di ba, ma'am? Kumbaga, doable siya eh. You don't need na, yung iba, exercise, 1 oras, 2 oras. But as long as there is a physical movement, ma'am, di ba? It will help us eh. Sabi nga nila, ma'am,
Exercise.
pag nag-exercise, it releases endorphin, a good hormone, which is good for parang for good mood, 'di ba? Makes you feel happy or good. And I know, ma'am, si Tin, meron din niyang mga tanong related sa ating topic for today, which is taking care of our mental health as we grow older. Hello, Tin. Ano mga tanong mo sa
Yes
ating
po.
guest? Mm-mm.
Yung una ko pong tanong, yung stress po ba nakaka-affect pa din po siya sa mga older adults even if retired na po sila?
Nakaka-affect ang stress, you mean?
Opo, ma'am. Kung nakaka-affect po yung stress sa mga adults kahit retired na po sila.
I think stress in itself would affect everyone. Diba? Kahit naman yung mga kabataan, pag na-stress yung mga yan, iba rin silang kumilos. But more so sa mga nakatatanda. Kasi syempre, they're not as strong. Oo, yung kanilang energy is not as great as when they were younger. So, yung stress is actually yung isa sa mga nakakapanghina sa ating lahat. Kasi nga, parang dahil sa stress, nawawalan ka ng gana to do anything. Or parang nagkakaroon ka ng fatigue after that. If you don't know how to face it or handle it properly.
Ma'am, yung sa experience niyo po ba, ma'am, sa pakikihalubilo sa mga elderly, ano ba yung common stress nila when it comes to mental health? Kung may kung yung mga common na stressor ba nila?
You'd be surprised, no? Like when I get to talk to other senior citizens, na i-stress sila doon sa yung when they're not financially capable, kasi they have to depend upon their children, to give them what they need. Ano din sa kanila yon, nakaka-stress talaga. And also yung sabihin mo na pagka kasi very sensitive ang mga older people Pag hindi mo lang yan nabate o napansin, sa pang-araw-araw, nagdaramdam na yan. So, nakaka-stress din sa kanila yun na feeling nila, hindi na sila importante. Ayan. Tapos, pagka isa-isa rin nawawala na yung kanilang mga kaibigan, nakaka-stress din yun para sa kanila kasi they feel so all alone na. You know, actually, it's very important for them to feel very productive even at their old age. Saka yung merong purpose ba yung life nila? That's so important for them. Yun.
Mm-mm.
Tama ba?
Meron po akong naalala po
Yes.
sa sinabi po ni ma'am. Kasi po yung dati po yung buhay pa po yung lolo ko, like tuwing tuwing nagkakasakit po siya tuwing walang pera. Ewan ko kung may explanation dun, pero tuwing wala po siyang pera, like lagi siya nagkakasakit. Tapos kapag may pera na, ayun, malakas na siya ulit, ganun po.
Baka para nagiging basis ng happiness na yung meron siya nakahawakang pera. Alam mo yun? So, kasi kumbaga, sabi nga nila, happiness is like a state of the mind. Diba?
Oo.
What gives you happiness? What gives you joy? Pag meron nun, then you're happy. Pag wala nun, then you're sad. Diba? Kaya, mahalaga rin na nasa tama yung puso natin. Alam mo yun? Kung ano yung nagpapasaya sa atin. Is it necessary? Or is it luho? Yung gano'n. Kasi pag wala yung luho, makaka-depress yun para sa iba. Alam mo yun? So napakahalaga rin ng contentment sa buhay. Yeah.
May tawag sila doon, ma'am, yung sa pera. Ano daw, therapy. Ngayon, pera, para ngayon ang kanyang therapy. Ang kanyang
Oo.
therapy. So, thank you, team, for those questions. Naisip ko din, ma'am, yung may question din ako about naman sa mga internal struggles ng mga as we grow older. Why, what do you think, ma'am? Why do some people feel lonely or anxious as they grow older? Ano ba yung mga reasons bakit ganun, ma'am?
Well, for one, as you grow older, nakakaramdam ka na yung panghihina ng katawan. Yung
Ang
dati
ganda po.
nagagawa mo, hindi mo na magawa. Yung dati naintindihan mo, hirap nang intindihin. Yung bang kailangan talaga ipaliwanag sa'yo ng paulit-ulit para makuha mo kung ano yung instruction na binibigay. So it's like, ang function ng brain is not as sharp. Diba? Inong araw, pagka sa school, pinapamemorize sa'yo, ilang poems yan, you know? Ang daming bagay pinapamemorize. Kayang-kaya mo. Pero pagtanda mo, mahirap nang makaalala talaga. Kaya sinusulat na namin yung mga kailangan gawin for the next day. Meron na kailangan na talaga ng papel at lapis para matandaan kung ano talaga yung agenda for the day. Kasi otherwise, if you just rely on your memory, I don't think, for us older people that we can remember exactly what we plan to do for the day na from yesterday, yung gano'n. So, iba na rin talaga. As in, physically, mentally, emotionally, kami nagbabago. Talaga para ba nag-fade? Alam mo yun, nag-fade siya. So, bago pa dumating sa pag-fade ng lahat, you prepare for it na lang na, okay, this is reality. Yung acceptance of what is there can help also in one's survival para hindi maging anxious, hindi maging fearful. And most of all for me, I think it's having that faith in God. It helps.
Ang ganda nga. Ang ganda po nung sharing niyo. Kumbaga, we have to accept it as a human being. We have to accept na we grow older eh. And as we grow older, things change. Physically, emotionally, and so we have to prepare. Si Tin, medyo bata pa eh. Di ba, Tin? Kaya hindi ba sumasakit-sakit ang likod mo? Kung ano. Ako minsan, Ma'am Madel alam ko, ako tumatanda na din eh. Dati talagang, alam niyo yung kaya ko pa ng paikot-ikot na magtakbuhan eh. Ngayon, alam mo yung mga sumasakit-sakit na yung, minsan nga nagpapa-physical therapy ako yung sa
Dahil.
likod-likod. Ayan, ma'am. So, we learn to accept things
Yes. Yes.
as we go. At tulad yung ay sinasabi nyo kanina, ma'am, na dati kabisado mo eh. Alam mo yun? Sharp. You have a very
Yes.
sharp kumbaga thinking and memory. And ngayon, ano nga ba yun? Yung mga ganong moments, no, ma'am? Na
Oo.
instead of being siguro it is more on processing our emotions din, na instead of being unkind to yourself, kumbaga you have to accept things na talagang it really happens to
Oo.
human being.
Kasama
Ayun.
yun. Pagtanda.
Kasama sa pagtanda.
Ilang taon ka na ba?
Yung ako, ma'am, 3-0 na ako, ma'am.
Oh, 30
Tapos
ka
na ako
lang.
sa
Ang double your age.
si Teen, tawag dito. Ay, Teen, if you don't mind, how old are you naman?
23 po, magta-24 na po
Okay
sa
ka, ma'am.
16.
Iba-iba tayo ng generation mo.
Oo
na,
nga.
so yun, ma'am. Another question is, are things like forgetfulness always normal ba yan as we age?
Again, please.
Or yung pagiging makalimutin, ma'am, yung forgetfulness is always normal as we age? Or how can they affect our mental health too? Ma'am, nakaka-apekto ba yung pagiging makalimutin sa ating mental health, and how we are going to handle it?
Well, yung actually may mga dementia or Alzheimer's, hindi naman sila as aware na talagang nag-fade na talaga yung kanilang memory. Like, they may be conscious about it at the start, but later on, hindi na sila as conscious about, what they just did or what they said or how they were relating with other people. So like, kaya nga mahalaga yung we also have a knowledge of about these things, para kumbaga, forewarned is forearmed. You
Yes.
do something about it, and there are like symptoms that you have become aware that is in you, then you also, brace yourself for what is to come. But actually, sabi nila, talaga nag-uulanin na yan kasi may edad na yan eh. But not everyone, not all, would have dementia naman. They may forget some things, but they don't have dementia. So, kailangan yan talaga ng yung comprehensive geriatric assessment, to see if the person really has already the early stages of dementia. Hindi yung common may nakalimutan ka lang minsan, isip mo, may na ako, nag-uulanin na ako. Hindi naman ganon. So,
Kumbaga,
kailangan ng assessment.
Oo, ma'am. Sabi nyo nga, kumbaga, there is a geriatric assessment if kung gusto mo. Pero, kumbaga, it is talagang part din na rin ng parang it is not totally bad naman. Minsan nakakalimot eh. Kahit nga mga bata, ma'am kahit nga kami nakakalimot din eh. So, it is a way of kumbaga, of accepting and dealing with it gracefully. What about Teen? Ano ba yung mga other questions mo?
How does grief or loss affect mental health in older adulthood?
How's that again?
Paano po nakaka-affect po yung kapag po namatayan po yung isang tao sa mental health po nila kapag older adulthood na po sila?
Well, actually, yung grief, yung losing someone, malaking impact yan doon sa elderly. As in, yung lungkot nila, sometimes it can be unbearable for them, to face the fact that they have lost their loved ones. Kaya nga, maigi rin talaga na we have some sort of like detachment then, from things or people we love, yung ganun. But at the same time, we care for them. Pero yung bang, like we cherish those moments na we were together, but not holding on to that too much for too long kasi minsan pagka napakatagal na nag-grieve din ng isang tao, it leads to depression din eh. Alam mo yun? Parang more than 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, kanya parang, teka muna, masyado na siyang down there for too long. So kailangan ma-uplift yung tao.
Kaya important din ma'am and in yung yung presence of support system eh.
Yes. Oo.
Para if you take it all by yourself, yung grief, it can take less eh. It can take longer. But if there are people who are you surround you, who can alleviate your grief or the pain, may nakakausap ka, kumbaga may nahihingahan ka, lalo na sa mga older people no ma'am.
Yes.
Talagang it helps them.
Mhm.
Kaya it is really nice to have that kind of support system.
Yes. Mahalaga yun. Kaya nga yung socialization is a very important practice especially for the elderly. Kasi pag wala nang kausap yan, nag-clam up na, ay nako, ano yung pag-deteriorate niya, in many aspects of your health.
Then ano naman po pala yung ma-advise nyo doon po sa parang nafe-feel nila na left behind na sila or parang useless na sila kasi matanda na sila, ganun po?
Oo. Kaya nga may mga activities na ino-offer din yung like in the barangays, in the local government units. Yung they really encourage yung pag-socialize ng mga elderly. Kasi that would perk them up, that would help them. Kumbaga pag halimbawa sinabi, ay, mayroong salo-salo sa ganitong araw, may meeting ganitong araw, they have something to look forward to. Ano yun? Yung bang, sa araw na ito, makikita na naman kami doon sa barangay or wherever with their friends, it perks them up, Kumbaga, nagbibigay buhay para sa kanila yon. And maganda na magkaroon talaga ng kahulubilo. Yun.
Ma'am, tandaan nyo ba ma'am nung nag-hold tayo nung last year yung sa Rotary
Ay,
sa
oo.
anniversary ng Bantay Matanda. Di ba? Ang daming tao ma'am. At
Oo,
tuwang-tuwa sila ma'am.
Yes.
Nakikipagkwentuhan.
Oo.
At alam mo sa mga audience natin diyan may yung Bantay Matanda na organization ni Ma'am Adele. Meron yan last time na it celebrated the anniversary sa Quezon City. And talagang punong-puno ma'am yung conference yung
Oo.
conference hall. And nakita ko ma'am yung value of socialization eh. Talaga
Yes.
nakikipagkwentuhan sila ma'am.
Oo.
Nakikipagkwentuhan sila sino Ma'am Rodora tsaka yung mga kanyang mga kasama. And it really helps those yung mga elderly na
Yes.
yung support system nila ay nadoon. Kumbaga it avoids kumbaga parang hindi nila na feel na they are left behind. They are useless in
Kumbaga,
society.
meron yung sense of belongingness. Kasama ako dito. So they feel happy about that. Yung hindi sila left out. Diba? At meron sila ginagawang pagtitipon na nakakatulong sa kanila. Para sumaya, para sumigla. Yun. Tapos nagkakaroon sila ng maraming kaibigan. Sorry.
Ayun. That's okay lang ma'am. So, yun nga yung benefit nun eh. Kumbaga sa Abraham Maslow theory of the needs. Kumbaga, yung mga tao, they have that need to belong to an organization,
Yes.
to an entity. Kumbaga, para ma-feel nila yung worth nila eh as a person eh, and their dignity and their yung iba nga ma'am eh kahit matanda na they still work, 'di ba? May they can still yung mga yung nagvo-volunteer sa mga civic activities, yung mga mga sa amin ma'am dito meron kaming tinatawag na Liga ng Kababaihan. Parang siyang karamihan doon mga elder people, ma'am. Parang meron na nga sila. Tapos yung mga nagzuzumba. Ayan. And ang kasunod ko naman tanong is something to do with daily habits. Ano nga may mga daily habits at mga coping styles ng kapag ikaw ay nakaka-age na or ikaw ay tumatanda na. For example, what small habits can adults do daily to protect their mental health? Ano nga ba ma'am yung pwedeng ginagawa ng mga tumatanda na to protect their mental wellness or their mental health?
I believe like when you start the day with a prayer, nakakatulong ng malaki yan. Kasi like when you when you're quiet before the Lord, and then you pray. You pray not just for yourself, you pray for other people. Ano yun? Malaking tulong din yun para sa mental health ng isang tao. Kasi for once, you keep quiet, tapos you keep away from the noise of the world, diba? And that you come together, you have your quiet time, and then you just talk to the Lord. Magandang exercise yun, magandang habit yun to start the day with a prayer and to end the day also with a prayer. Yun. And after that, then you can do your exercise in physical activity.
What about you, Tin? Ano ba yung mga habits mo when you wake up in the morning, Tin? Do you have that? Well, Tin has some internet connectivity issues. Ma'am, pero ako rin, ma'am, I started with a prayer, with a meditation, or maybe nagsusulat ako ng
Mag-isa.
mga journal or mga
Yes.
self-affirmation, ma'am
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Aside from doing some yung mga finger exercise, yung mga stretching, pag nag-start ka ng you calm or you listen to an inspirational music, pag it set tones sa sa for every morning Yun, ma'am. And another is how can hobbies, ma'am, and lifelong learning help boost mental health wellness? Kayo ba, ma'am, may hobby ba kayo at this point in time? And palagay nyo, ma'am, gaano siya nakakatulong yung magkaroon ng hobbies?
Yes. Actually, my hobby is to listen to music or play music, no? Kaya yung bang bukod sa na-exercise din ang brain mo, pagka halimbawa tumutugtog ka, pag nakakapakinig ka rin ng magandang music, nakaka-soothe din sa ating sarili. Sabi nga nila, pagka medyo na nagkakalimot ka, makinig ka daw ng mga classical music. It will help boost daw your memory. So, saka, ang alam ko, ang music talaga, yung nakakapagbigay saya to anyone, especially kung ang pinakikinggan mo nga ay masayang music, di ba? Iyon. And so music is one of the hobbies, and also playing cards, kasi pagka naglalaro kayo ng memory game, yung Paris-Paris ba, simpleng laro lang yun, pero you make use of your brain para maalala mo ano ba yung card na kailangan ko, yun, nag-iisip ka rin nun. Sa yung mga board games, maganda rin, maglaro with other people para nang sa ganon, ma-exercise ka pa rin in your thinking. Yun.
Hello, Tin. Are you there na ba, Tin? What
Yes
about you, Tin?
po.
What are your hobbies na nakakatulong sa'yo when it comes to
Sorry.
your mental wellness?
Ngayon po kasi nagbabalak pa lang po ako na mag-workout ulit. Pero dati po kasi talaga nag-workout na ako after pagkagising ko, gano'n, nag-workout na ako. Then ngayon po kasi ang ginagawa ko na lang minsan, alam mo yung basta may magalaw lang ako for the day. Like, ano ko po talaga na
Ayun, sige, Tin. Thank you. Medyo we are just signal problem, ma'am. Ganun talaga sa pag naka-live. What about Ma'am Adele yung
Yes.
um, well, how can you say naman sa mga based on your observation and dealing with the older or the elderly and the people who age, how can you say that these people are struggling emotionally in silence?
Mm.
Do you have observation na kahit hindi mo kinakausap tong tao to, pero you know na may pinagdadaanan siya emotionally?
Yes. Sabi nila, your eyes, it's the window to your soul. Kitang-kita po natin sa mga mata ng bawat isa kung, ang saya-saya niya ngayon or ang lungkot-lungkot niya. It can be
Yes.
seen. Also, syempre, sa body language nila, you can notice that, if they're like happy or if they are sad. And usually, nagiging withdrawn yung tao pagka sad sila. Gusto nila mapag-isa. Wala silang kinakausap. Tapos minsan, ang saya-saya na ng mga kwentuhan eh. Tahimik pa rin. Parang, no reaction. Kasi, kumbaga parang hindi siya hindi siya nag mix doon sa sa kung ano yung ginagawa ng karamihan at the moment. Kumbaga, kasi parang may sariling mundo rin siya. Parang naka-enclose siya doon sa kung ano nafe-feel niya for the moment. Yun. Kaya nga, malalaman mo kahit pa paano, meron siguro dinadaanan to sa ngayon. Kasi nga, withdrawn sila. Yun.
Tsaka physically, ma'am, makikita mo din eh. Kumbaga
Mm-mm.
sa mata pa lang na o withdrawn sila sa mga activities and yung loss of interest, loss of motivation,
Yes.
these are telltale signs or mga signs na
Mm-mm.
they could be emotionally. Kaya ma'am, if I am going to ask you, ano ba yung reminder nyo, ma'am, lalo na sa mga viewers natin, that we all need, ano ba dapat natin tandaan, ma'am, kapag tayo ay umiedad na, ma'am, lalo na sa ating mental health?
Kailangan pangalagaan natin ang ating mga sarili kasi kumbaga health is wealth eh. Hindi pwedeng gawin ng ibang tao para sa'yo yung dapat mong gawin para nang sa ganun, mas maging healthy ka. Pwede magbigay ng suggestions yung mga tao, ibang tao sa'yo para mas magkaroon ka ng gana kumain. Pero kung hindi ka naman magre-respond ng maayos doon sa sinasuggest sa'yo, wala rin siya. Wala rin. Kaya nga, really, caring for another person, it takes a lot from someone to encourage, yun, para ganahan siya gumawa ng kahit anuman, and also yung bang, to bring them back to yung talagang the joyful life, yung try to get a person out of their depression or being lonely. Yun, it's a big task also. Pero ayun, isa sa mga mahalagang bagay na dapat natin pinag-iisipan talaga.
Yes, ma'am. Kumbaga, there are a lot of things din, ma'am. For physical, you have to, yung kanina nga yung sinabi niyo, ma'am, that we have to be physically healthy. Lalo na kung tayo kumbaga nag-i-edad tayo, kumbaga we take yung mga pagkain na maayos, ma'am. Kasi yung mga buto ba, ma'am, pag umiedad na talagang sumasakit-sakit na. Tsaka hindi na ganun ka-agile. Hindi na ganun
Yes.
kabilis. Sabi nga nila, the mind is willing, but yung body is the body is weak.
Yes.
What about teen? Are you there na ba, teen? So, Yun nga ma'am, related pa rin sa ating what about relationship or relationship and support system. How important is this support system sa mga taong alam yung nagkakaedad na ma'am. But before we answer that ma'am, thank you again sa mga nanonood ma'am ng ating podcast. Thank you for tuning in about for our conversation related sa taking care of our mental health as we grow older, ma'am. Ma'am, narinig niyo na ba yung midlife crisis, ma'am?
Oo. Dinaanan ko na kasi yun eh.
Oh, how did you, di ba kasi pag tumatanda raw mamang tao lalo na sa mga parents, yung mga pinagdadaanan daw nila yung ganong crisis. How can you describe that, ma'am? And how did you handle it?
Yung midlife crisis, yung para bang, hindi mo malaman kung ano ba talaga gusto mo, ano ba ang gagawin mo next. You want fulfillment in life. And sa edad kong ito ano na nga ba yung nagawa ko so far? At ano pa yung magagawa ko? And sometimes there are moments of like desperation. But I feel and I believe na each one of us, we have a calling. There's something that is asked of us by God to do in our life. Kasi nga, no man is an island, di ba? Kasi nandito tayong lahat para magtulong. Tulad ng pagkakaroon ng bantay matanda, it wasn't actually, in my dreams na one day I'll set up this NGO, and I'll be holding this monthly day forum. Hindi. Kumbaga, it just happened, no? Kasi, like, taking care of my mother with dementia is the one that made me realize, sabi ko, ang dami pala hindi nakakaintindi kung paano alagaan ng mga may dementia. So that brought about the birth of our NGO Bantay Matanda. And look, now you're helping me with it, for the technical needs of our lay forum. Kasi dati face-to-face yan, di ba? Tapos ngayon naging online na kami. So sabi nga when the Lord calls you to do something also, He equips you with what you need. And He provides you with the right people to help you, in the process para maisagawa mo lahat ng kailangan. Yun. So, kaya dinaanan talaga yan kasi minsan iniisip ng iba, I don't think I'm that successful, and that's what makes them feel low. Diba? So ano bang basihan mo tungkol sa success? Is it money? Is it power? Is it fame? Is it fortune? So it has to be clear also, no? But for me talaga, I think really our goal should be, how do I prepare myself, for that day when the Lord calls me home? Yeah. Especially at my age now, yung ganon. So, we just have to be uh, be attentive enough to what the Lord is telling us also, what He wants us to do. And when we respond to that call, kasi ang calling, kasi hanggat hindi mo talaga, you don't respond to that call, hindi ka talaga matatahimik. Ayun ang crisis. So,
Oo nga. Kaya nga, do you think, Tin, na it is good for what about you, Tin? Yung sa lalo na kayong mga Gen Z is how you define or mga career goals. But let's continue po, ma'am, regarding po sa ating questions, since it is we have some problems sa internet taking. So what about ma'am sa ating mga parents and grandparents? What advice can you give our viewers on how you will emotionally support our parents and grandparents?
I believe that since they also took care of us when we were little, kahit na hindi ina-ask sa atin, I think we should also look after them in their old age. And it's actually a privilege, it's an opportunity to show our love, and I believe that there's so many blessings in being able to reach out to our elderly, especially our own parents and grandparents. Ano yan? That's a blessing na nakakasama pa sila. Yung iba, maaring, ay ano ba yun, ang kulit-kulit, tinanong na yun, tanong pa ng tanong. Napapansin ko yung iba talaga nayayamot. I, I, I think it's also because na hindi pa nila nare-realize na, nako, as in, eto na yung stage ng lolo o lola ko na nakakalimot. Hindi ako dapat maging critical. Alam mo yon? As in, mas lalong dapat na mahalin sila kasi mas sensitive na yung mga yan eh. Yung pagka hindi nila naramdaman yung love, yung care, yung concern, nagdaramdam yan, madaling magdamdam yan. So, we should always remember, to show our love, to show our affection for them, because that is very important also for their well-being, you know. It promotes good health when you also reach out to them.
May tanong nga din ako, Ma'am Adele, bakit nga ba nagiging sensitive ang isang elder or ang tumatanda? Bakit nga ba siya nagiging sensitive emotionally? Do you have any idea? Bakit ganun? Or talagang because it is a fact of life? Ganun ba talaga?
Um, for one, pagka nagkakaedad na ng isang tao, they don't feel as yung bang, ang attention ng tao wala na sa kanila. Kumbaga sa mga artista, 'di ba? Oy, laos na 'yan. Hindi na 'yung pinapansin, 'di ba? Nakaka-depress 'yun sa iba na nung araw hinahabol-habol ako, sikat na sikat ako, pero ngayon ala na, as in, hindi ka nga pansinin eh. Pag dumaan ka sa kalye, yung gano'n. Kaya, yung bang mahalaga na matanggap din talaga ng bawat isa na sa ganitong edad mo, maaring malimutan ka na ng ibang tao, pero gano'n talaga eh. Kumbaga, hindi sa lahat ng panahon, idinudumog ka rin or talagang merong nag-aaruga sa'yo ng gusto. Dumarating yun. Kaya, kumbaga, para sa akin, takbuhan lang talaga si Lord eh. Alam mo yun? Kasi yan lang naman na hindi mag-iiwan sa'yo kahit anong oras, kahit anong panahon, at saan ka man mapunta. You'll always have the Lord with you. And so like that in itself is a comfort. It's a consolation.
Yes, ma'am. Kayo po, ma'am, at your age, ma'am, how important for you to have this support system or to be surrounded with friends or to belong in a community? How does it help you, especially when it comes to your mental health?
Well, now that I have Bantay Matanda, I have you as my volunteer, I really look forward to that time when we have our lay forum. Kasi nga, yung bang we are able to reach out also to the other older people, the senior citizens, and we're able to interact with them. Pansin mo, pagka halimbawa merong topic na talagang gusto nila, talaga ang dami nilang questions, di ba, sa chat box. Tapos, nagre-raise pa sila ng hand. Kaya, in a way, nakakatulong din tayo sa kanila na magkaroon ng gana, makipag-usap, makipagtalaktakan, alam mo yun, yung mag-isip din, kung ano yung napakinggan nilang topic, napapaisip din sila. Kaya nga, nagre-respond din sila sa mga questions natin, Justin. So magandang bagay yun, di ba?
Kaya iba talaga yung nagagawa, ma'am, ng if you belong to a community, no? Parang
Yes.
iba yung iba yung level of self-esteem or level ng confidence. Talagang you will feel belong, you feel love, you feel
Yes.
useful. and you spend your time productively kapag may community ka na uh, sinasamahan. So, talaga hindi that only good for your physical kasi active ka. It also good when other aspect like mental health. And what can we do naman, ma'am, if an older loved one seems withdrawn or sad? Paano naman po yung ma'am yung lagi na lang nasa isang tabi, yung lagi na lang nakatingin sa malayo, alam mo yun? Or yung sa mga tawag dito, yung mga tumatanda na parang feeling nila napag-iwanan na sila. Alam niyo yun, ma'am? Parang
Infected na.
they are fond of comparing themselves with other
Yes.
people. Ano naman ang maibibigay niyong insight sa kanila, ma'am?
For those who notice these people na sabihin mo nananahimik sa isang tabi, maganda rin na tayo on our own would have the initiative na ayain yung tao na, hindi ka, doon tayo, makapagkwentuhan tayo doon. Kasi hindi niya madadala yung sarili niya doon sa maraming tao kasi nga na nga siya, parang introverted na. So, role playing, 'di ba? Be an encourager, 'di ba? So you go out of your way to talk to that person para maging part siya ng activity as a whole. Yun. Kumbaga, you get them out of their shell so that they would be able to interact with other people. Kasi mahalaga yan Napakahalaga yan na meron kang at least kausap. Diba? Yung meron kang, or kahit may binabasa ka, may pinakikinggan ka, kahit nanonood ka. Yun. Lahat yan, nakakatulong yun para magkaroon ka ng good mental health. Yun.
Yan. And sa mga viewers natin, thank you for still watching us and just subscribe to this channel so you can be notified sa ating mga ganitong conversation, whether it is overcoming self-limiting beliefs or managing emotions. And now, when it comes to taking care of ourselves as we grow older. And Mama Del, ang next question ko naman po is, how can younger people support the mental wellness of their older loved ones, tulad ng kanilang parents or kanilang lola, kasi minsan yung mga bata ang kasama lang lola or lolo, or paano naman nila matutulungan yung mga elder, yung mga kasama nilang matanda?
Well, by simply conversing with them is a big factor. As in, pwede ka magpakwento. Ano ba yung panahon ninyo? Ano yung ginagawa ninyo? Yun, tatanungin nyo sila. And, magandang kakwentuhan yung mga matatanda Gawa ng natututo ka sa mga dinaanan nila. Yung mga kwento ng buhay. Yung mga leksyon na natutunan nila sa kanilang buhay. Pwede yung maibahagi sa mga bata. Kumbaga, you learn from the experiences of others because experience is the best teacher.
Kasi ma'am, di ba, yung ibang mga bata they are too engaged when it comes to cellphones, gadgets. Pero yung sinasabi nyo, yung mga human, yung mga live conversation, yung mga flesh and blood conversation, we don't realize how important pala dun sa kausap mo, lalo na sa mga parents mo or sa loved ones, yung ganong kwentuhan lang kahit sa mga light things, di ba? Kumbaga, it does not only build relationship, but it also helps them and their mental health, lalo na kung tinatanong mo sila kung anong advice nila or ano yung mga maipapayo nila. Kumbaga, the conversation is alive Kahit hindi mo naman kailangan dadalhin ko siya sa Boracay, sa Ilocos, or sa malalayong lugar. Kahit simple conversation lang, ma'am, sa lamesa.
Yes. Oo.
It really do wonders pagdating sa iyo and dun sa kausap mo. And how can we make mental health more accessible and less intimidating for older people. Kasi di ba ma'am, pag sinabi yung parang mental health, lalo na pag may consultation mangyayari, parang lalo na sa mga tao na hindi ganun ka-open, there is a negative connotation yung yung mental health yung term na mental health. Paano naman magiging accessible sa kanila, ma'am, yung mental health
Yes.
and not intimidating para sa mga older people, ma'am, at sa mga tao na tumatanda na, ma'am?
Yes. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. What's the question again?
Kasi ma'am, 'di ba paano magiging accessible ang mental health sa
Uh-huh.
mga older people, ma'am?
Yes. Paano magiging accessible for the older
Yes, ma'am.
people?
Mental health support,
Yes.
yung mga mental health services. Oo.
But actually, in the isang mga barangay natin, di ba, may mga health workers, and then meron silang mga, parang mga programs for the elderly. So,
Yes, ma'am.
perhaps, they can inquire, or the families can inquire, para madala nila yung kanilang older people doon. Yes. And then, tulad ngayon, alam ko marami din mga programs yung local government units na ini-encourage yung mga elderly to attend what they have. The activities that are available for them so they can grow and learn a lot from them.
Tsaka ma'am, the society is more inclusive na rin and more open na rin when it
Yes.
comes to the issues of mental health. Kasi,
Mhm.
di ba, it does not mean na matanda ka na, you are not exempted from
Mhm.
experiencing symptoms of anxiety,
Yes.
of depression. Kumbaga, you can still you reach out to people, especially to professionals who can help you. Lalo na if you feel na wala ka ng interest for some weeks ba yun, ma'am? Yung walang ka na ng gana, or for
Yeah.
yung physical health mo,
Yes.
nagde-deteriorate na. You can search online naman. And because hindi na ganun, it is, kumbaga, it is accessible online at marami ng teleconsultation. Before we end, ma'am, our conversation about this, ano ba yung maiiwan yung message, ma'am, sa mga viewers natin about growing up, ma'am, growing older, ma'am, and how to take care of ourselves? Ano ba message niyo, ma'am?
Well, I would say that keeping ourselves in good health in all aspects, not just mental health, but also physical health, spiritual health, psychological, all that. Kasama lahat yan eh. Your total well-being is very important so that you can function properly. And because we do know that as we grow old, we have lesser strength, or the things that we can do before, we cannot do as well anymore, then what we can do for the moment, let's do it. To improve ourselves, to help ourselves as well in the process. So it would be good for the elderly, especially for the elderly, to think of ways to be able to be more active, not just physically, but in all aspects, like I was saying earlier, so that we can live a more purposeful life and a fulfilled one at that. So, kumbaga, we do all we can, to make ourselves active, make yourself busy, that you may be more productive in life. And not to forget to socialize. It's very important to do that, to have someone to talk to, even just maybe asking, for advice or giving advice to other people. That is very good because there's that interaction between people.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Adele, for joining us for this conversation about how to take care of our mental health as we grow older. Thank you po, Ma'am, for us. And
Thank
we
you
hope
also.
uh, to have you in sa mga succeeding topics, Ma'am, related sa aging and mental health, Ma'am. At meron pa kami mga naka-line up din, Ma'am. So, thank
Yes.
you po, ma'am, and thank you sa lahat ng viewers.
Yeah. Thank you so much for inviting me.